Before rupees, people traded cows and grains. Sounds funny, right? But that's actually how India's money story began. Hi everyone, welcome back to Page Pulse by Lee. Today we are going to talk about something that's in your own pocket right now, money. But have you ever wondered where it all began? Who made the first coin? When did we start using rupees? Let's time travel thousands of years back to discover how Indian currency began. Long ago, around 3000 years ago, there was no money at all. People didn't buy things with coins or notes. Instead, they followed something called the barter system, which means exchanging one thing for another. For example, if a farmer had extra rice, he might exchange it with a potter for some clay pots. Simple, right? But imagine if the potter didn't want rice. What if he wanted salt instead? That's when the problem began. People needed something that everyone agreed had value. So, humans started looking for a common medium of exchange. And that's how the idea of money was born. Now, let's fast forward to around 6th century BCE. That's almost 2600 years ago. The first coins appeared in India during the time of Mahajanapadas. The ancient kingdoms like Magadha, Kashi and Avanti. These coins were called punch-monk coins. They were made of silver, copper or lead and had small symbols punched on them like trees, animals or the sun. No king's face, no writing, just symbols. These coins were used for trade across India and even with other countries. This was the beginning of India's economic identity. Then came the Mauryan Empire. Around 300 BCE, when India was ruled by Emperor Gupta Maurya and later Ashoka the Great. The Mauryas made a proper minting system where coins were officially made by the government. They even stamped royal symbols like elephants, lions, wheels on their coins. Later, during the Gupta Empire, around 4th to the 6th century CE, India saw beautiful gold coins called dinaras. They had kings' portraits, gods, and detailed art, showing how advanced Indian craftsmanship was. The Gupta coins are often called the Golden Age coins because of their design and purity. As time passed, many rulers came and went, each introducing their own money. The Delhi Sultans made coins in silver and gold, called the Tanka and Jitar. Then, during the Mughal Empire, coins became truly royal. Akbar introduced beautiful coins with Persian calligraphy, and Shah Jahan even minted square-shaped coins. Some coins even had verses from the Quran. It was during this period that the word rupiah was first used by the great ruler Sher Shah Suri. In the 16th century, he introduced a silver coin weighing 178 grains, and that coin was called the rupiah. Yes, that's where the word rupee comes from. When the British East India Company started ruling India, they brought in new designs with the face of British monarchs on the coin and later on notes. In 1862, the first coins under the British crown were minted with Queen Victoria's portrait. Then came the paper currency. The first Indian paper notes were issued by the Bank of Hindustan in the late 1700s and later by the Government of India at 1861. At that same time, A 10 rupee note was a huge amount. It could buy weeks of groceries. When India became independent in 1947, the new government decided to create its own identity, including our currency. So, in 1950, the first Indian rupee was issued, featuring the lion capital of Ashoka, the same symbol we see on every note and coin today. At first, 1 rupee is equal to 100 annas. Later, in 1957, India adopted the decimal system, meaning 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. New coins and colorful banknotes were introduced, with designs showing India's culture, heritage and progress. Today, we even use digital money, UPI, QR codes, online wallets, but the story of money still continues to evolve. So, from cows and grains to coins to paper and now to digital, India's currency has traveled a long, fascinating journey. Every rupee in your hand carries a story of empires, emperors, freedom and pride. And that's how the Indian currency began. I hope you like this story. For more such amazing stories from our past, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay curious and keep learning. Signing off, Page Pulse Bailey. See you next time.